What is up, my people? You know, it's your boy Abdul Wahab. It is 4:23 a.m. Only been asleep for 2 hours. It's because I got a work trip to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Never been there before. So, decided to, why not make a video out of it while I'm traveling for free for 2 weeks? I always do this to myself though. Every time I travel, I take morning flights, got 6 a.m. flight. I never go to sleep for more than 2 hours before the trip. I've also missed one of my flights before because I did this, because I went to sleep, then wake up. I was on my way to Florida at that time. Had to sit in the airport for a few hours for another flight. There's been some interesting times when I travel for sure, and I think I haven't learned yet, besides just not missing my flights. But yeah, so this should be an interesting vlog video to Tulsa, Oklahoma for 2 weeks. I have a lot to show you guys. Let's go. Selfie stick going. Trying it out real quick. It's not bad. I like this. I can't really push my luggage and hold this because I think on like 2 flights ago they broke this mug when they was throwing it around on the luggage terminal, and now the handle doesn't extend to pull it out. So just want to see how this thing works. It's pretty cool actually. And I got it from Best Buy. See, look at that. It got a light on it. Week in business. We're on our way to Southwest Terminal, the best flight line in the world. Ever since I found out about it about, 3 years ago, that's the only airline I take. I used to take United and Delta. I love Delta. I think Delta is where I found out about the Biscoff cookies, which is so good. But it's cold. My hand about to fall off. I'll see you guys later. So, landed in Denver. It's a connecting flight. They ain't had no direct flights from Omaha. It's like, I guess because it's a small town or not a big metropolitan city, they have a direct flight. So we're here, still tired. Got like 1 hour sleep. I'm finna knock out. Was gonna drop some nuggets, but I don't got the energy right now. I'll catch y'all later. Oh, we finally made it to the hotel after 2 flights, one to Denver and then here to Tulsa. I'm not really a fan of the connecting flights, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And when you're coming from Omaha, Nebraska, it's a small little city, even though it's growing tremendously. They just don't have the star power to have direct flights to certain places. And it's backwards because I'm going down and then I'm going down again. Is that right? Tulsa, Oklahoma? I'll have to look at the map. I'm not really good when it comes to geography, so please don't belittle me or judge me for that. But no, I want to just give a little bit more perspective on my journey, or you say my adventure here out in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Never been. If you watch some of my other videos, I'm really a person who likes to experience different things. Like, I'll just get up and do stuff. I do research now, but you say, hey, let's go do this, I'm down for it. I'm all about creating experiences. I'm a millennial. That's what we live and breathe, and some people almost die for. I ain't dying for it, but I can understand why some do it. In Tulsa, Oklahoma actually is an interesting place. They're really known for, I guess you could say, their architectural buildings in their downtown. And I'm going to research some of them and give perspective on them and the history about them. And I'm going to hit a lot of them because I'm going to be here for 2 weeks. Company's paying for it, so I'm not really worried about it. They supplying everything. That's cool with me. The only thing I was thinking, like, where am I going to go wash my clothes? That's what I'm thinking. I'm in a hotel for 2 weeks. They don't got a washer and dryer around here. Do I got to go to, like, the coin place downtown or something? Like, because if that's the case, I need to be reimbursed for that too. But we had a debacle with our corporate credit cards. We're still waiting on that, but that's another day for another time. But yeah, I think as millennials, because we do live and die for experiences, I think being able to go to those places, do research, and understand their history, I think it gives you another perspective on life and how to think differently and to accept other perspectives, even though, like I said, it's not too different from state to state when it comes to culture or, yeah, culture, but you can still pick up on small things and to add to your creativity and understand why it was created when you do the research and that's back behind it. Um, which is always pretty cool because once you go overseas, that's the real goal for most of us is to go overseas to experience new things. You really start to think differently and outside the box about what they do over there. And that's always a good thing to add to our repertoire because I'm really big on mental models. Like understanding your mental models, I'm still figuring my own out. Well, I know them, but just understanding when they do pop up, it allows you to navigate the world a little bit more. Shout out to Charlie Munger because he got me onto mental models. Honestly, I was already looking for something. I was like, I don't want to find something to challenge myself to grow myself even further, and I ran into an article he had wrote about. But yeah, that's the scope of this video. I'll hit a few other places, maybe some cool restaurants around here, just to give you guys an idea. Maybe if you ever want to come here, or if you have a trip you want to do, if you're hitting all 50 states, that wouldn't be bad. I've been to about I think 10 states now over the past probably 6 years or so. So maybe about two states per year almost. And I would say if you can get out there and it's within your budget, you should definitely do it. And let's get to it. I'll see you when I see you. And I also wanted to show this. I mean, we've seen way more beautiful stuff than this. I'm pretty sure of it. But I think it's the small things of when it comes to different places, even though they might not be as beautiful as others. If you can just sit down, have the patience, and really look at the world and what life has to offer, you can get ideas, develop creativity from anything that you're looking at. And to me, this is beautiful. I mean, it's an open world. It's a great view. I wish I kind of had this view all the time. I probably have so many different ideas, but I just want to lay that out there. Like anywhere you are, any place you go, you can find creativity, you can find love, you can find harmony. It's just in you. You have to have that calmness inside you that allows you to see the different things. So we out here on our way to, well, I was gonna go to Whole Foods, but they close early on Fridays out here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So I'm gonna go to Sprouts because I actually found a new product that I'm gonna put y'all up on game. I ain't gonna show y'all right now. Whoa! But I am going to go purchase a few more that I get my body right. It's organic. It's full of nutrients, herbs. It tastes good. It's not nasty. Man, I'm telling you, when I show you this product, y'all might already be up on game about it. I wouldn't know. I haven't seen it until I was in Whole Foods one day just trying out new stuff. I'm in this phase of like just trying a bunch of new products and food items, so I'm just trying whatever catches my eye. But I can't wait to show you guys here soon and see what you guys think. So this has been my whip the whole weekend out here in Tulsa. Call her Big Jenny, aka Big Red. Get you around real good. It ain't four-wheel drive though, but it still gets you A to B. Got stuck the other day on the hill. Took me a while to get up there. But we made it. That's all that matters. I like driving stuff like this. I think I could rent one once a month. No, I'm just playing. I ain't doing that. That's stupid. I'd rather rent me a Porsche or something for once a day. But we out here. We in the parking lot of Barnes and Noble. So we very interesting trying to navigate this thing. Because it's like, you got it up, down, but then you don't got it up, down. It's like, what do we do? This is going to be one of the bloopers. I drop up in there.
Where are your calendars?
We got a flat one right here. This is real good. Real good. This is a real good book. I ain't ready yet, but I know it's good. My people, before I start this video, I just want to say Alhamdulillah for allowing me to wake up to live another day to try this new restaurant, okay? So, it's 7 a.m. Woke up early, made sure I pray Fajr. Always. It's been a few months since I even missed praying it. No, it's probably been longer than that actually, but we're going to this place called Neighborhood Jam that's right in front of the hotel. They said it's fire. And I've been trying to go to it for like the past week or so. Couldn't go to it really during the week because you gotta be at the work campus at like 7:45, 7:30. So wasn't able, and they open up at 6:30. I'm finna go in here and see what's about, and I'm gonna let y'all know. Let's get it. So we're here now. It's a nice vibe. As soon as I came in, because I came in from the back, somebody greeted me instantly, which surprised me because I didn't know that they worked here, but that was a good sign. The place is nice, the theme, the ambience. Hopefully the food is good. Got a creme brulee, pancakes, and some overnight oats. Sounds kind of basic for the overnight oats, but I really don't eat them. So I want to try them and see from a different restaurant, and we'll see how that goes. And hopefully I can get a few pics and scenes and pieces of the restaurant, because it's not bad, you see. It was the jam. No pun intended. No, just kidding. But no, it was good. Dang. This wind take a breath away. But good service. Decent quality food for what it is. Small chain, it seems like. But I would say the service, because my waiter, she kept checking on me, making sure I didn't need anything extra. And then before I left, another server came up to me and asked me about my selfie stick, well, the tripod, and we had a small dialogue, which was nice. And I appreciate when people come up and have the bravery to ask about something, because I feel like nowadays everybody's scared of everybody, or nobody knows how to communicate and hold a conversation. So that was pretty nice, because I'm usually the one initiating conversations with people when it comes to that aspect. But it's cold. Stop recording, and I can't breathe. On our adventure today around Tulsa, Oklahoma, gonna hit a few spots. This should be very interesting. Some of it got a little bit of history behind it, a little bit of tidbits. So let's get to it. Yeah.
Like, what's those?
I don't know. Get over there. I got a picture of you. Me?
Yeah.
I couldn't hear it. You hear it? Yeah. Did y'all hear the echo?
Oh, yeah.
You didn't hear it? I heard it. Get over there.
Universe, right? There's been a lot of talk of, I guess you say, the town. I've been looking forward to it. Finally found it. I thought it'd been a little bit more, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. It's a circle. You just step into it, and supposedly it's supposed to be acoustic. It's just anomaly. It's a phenomenon. Got here, some people already tried it. It seems like it works a little bit. It's supposed to be an amplifier, maybe 5 times more than what you would expect. But we'll see. Let me step in it and see how it goes. I don't know.
I heard it.
It sounds a little good.
We can hear the echo off the building.
Really? Okay. My people say it's pretty good. Hello. Hello. They said it's an anomaly, it's a phenomenon. There's a lot of research on it. They don't know what makes it work, what doesn't. We're all still trying to figure it out. But yeah, that's the center of the universe. So we got to experience the center of the universe. I didn't have any expectation for it, I kind of didn't really believe exactly what the article said about it when I did the research. I mean, you could hear a little bit of the vibrate of your voice when you do speak into the middle of it. So I mean, that was pretty cool. But you guys seen, I actually yelled compared to everybody else. Everybody else was scared. I think that's one thing I can say. For the last 4 years, I would talk to strangers every day and make friends that way for 4 years. I did it for 4 years straight. And now, like, when I go anywhere in public, like, I'm not afraid to do anything. It's like, if I can go out and talk to strangers for 4 years straight, I can yell in the middle of a circle in front of people. It doesn't matter to me. And plus, that's how you create experiences and memories. Everybody was out here fascinated about the center of the universe. They came out here, experienced it. I got to talk to some people. They asked me about my YouTube channel. And they said they wanted to subscribe to it. So it's like, boom, you're networking without networking. I mean, life is about creating relationships with people from all walks of life. And you never know where it could go. Even though they were a little bit older, they were like some business people from the conversation that occurred. But it was still nice to talk. They asked me about me, and I asked about them a little bit, and that was that. So it was pretty cool, but off to the next destination. So right now, we're actually at the Bank of Oklahoma Tower, and just to give you a quick tidbit about it, it's actually an exact replica of the Twin Towers. The exact same architecture and designer who built the Twin Towers out in New York, which we all know, 9/11, rest in peace to all that has died in that tragic situation. But this is to pay homage to that. It was built 3 years later after the 9/11 attack, which is pretty cool. It's built exactly the same way, inside and out, and it has a little bit of, I guess you say, history or like virtues or values and characteristics of individuals of triumph. So, action. They don't want nothing with me to be on these. Hey, this car. We living life. This is some simple things that matter. Do I wish I had a crew with me? Yes, I do. We're at another destination around Tulsa, Oklahoma. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was driving up to this destination, I was like, man, I wonder where it's at. And then as soon as I seen it, I got nervous. And I'm gonna tell you why I got nervous, because the history of this destination and how it came about, and why I think it was part of some cult or something, because you can't tell me a building with no windows what that was made for. You can't tell me the person who wanted the building constructed like that with no windows wasn't looking to develop a cult and, I don't know, take over the world, spread violence. I don't know what he was aiming for, but you can't tell me that wasn't his goal. Okay, so check it out. I want y'all to look at this building and think like that building is not built for like some cult association, right? And I really want you to look at it and think about it, because it has no windows. But just to give you the history on it, it was created in 1985 by a controversial evangelist preacher by the name of Oral Roberts.
It's actually a great architecture building, if I don't say. I mean, it got diamond shape, it's marble, it's erected pretty well. Right now it looks, of course, a little beat up, but that's beside the point. But the reason why he developed the building that way, because at that time in 1985, the top advanced technology was central air and fluorescent lights. So that's why it was erected that way, and it was in the mid-century of that time. So a lot of buildings were trying to be modern and futuristic at the same time, and decided this was the best way to go, which, I mean, I actually agree with that. I like how it looks. It just, no windows. You wouldn't catch me in that building at all. I don't care if we got central air. I don't care if it's $100 million in there. I'm not living in that building with no windows. Like, I'm a person, I'm not claustrophobic, but I have to be in an open space with windows. That's just me in general. But that's a little bit of the history on it. I'm gonna shoot a little bit more. I don't think there's any more you can really show about it, really. I think this is the structure, even on the side, because it's like, they got the little diamond shapes on the front and the side. Yeah. So yeah, this is the side of the building, nothing spectacular. Oh, and one last tidbit, this is actually supposed to be the headquarters for his ministry. That's what it was. I knew I was leaving something out. But like I said, cold activity in my opinion. So, I wanted to get another view, and you can't go wrong with a view like this. Had to do some work to get this thing. But I just want to say, like, when you have a goal or a vision, and you got energy behind it, and you truly believe in it, and you can get other people to buy into it, it'll come to fruition. You just got to stay steady. It don't matter how long it takes to accomplish that goal, that vision, that endeavor, that business, or if you're in the gym, just get in the gym, trying to lose weight, trying to gain muscle, developing a new technique. It just takes reps. It takes reps for those, but it also takes a different mindset and believing in yourself that anything that you set your mind to will come to fruition as long as you envision it on a daily basis. I think anything in this life is easy to accomplish. It's just you got to have the patience and the wisdom for it. Patience allows you to take a step back and not be impulsive, and wisdom allows you to seek out the perspective and understand what's going on before being reactive towards the situation. So just wanted to give a little mindset, because everything in life is intertwined. If you just allow yourself to sit and reflect on a daily basis, you can figure out a lot of things, and we have a lot of the answers already. You just got to sit down and think and let it come to you. I appreciate whoever finished this video, who came and checked me out. Hope I'm willing to connect if it's with some other YouTube creators. Just hit me up. Comment below, baby. Tulsa, Oklahoma. You see that sign right there, right? It say the Outsider's Way. So I found the Outsider's house. I'm pretty sure most of us have read The Outsiders. It was created in, what, 1982? So millennials definitely should have read the book and also watched the movie. You know, it's about the greasers and the socials, the upper class against the lower class, so to speak, working class. You know that dynamic. We still go through that today. it just was interesting that it was here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, because I did not know that. And you know the favorite phrase, stay gold, pony boy. Real deep movie. You know, what is it? The storyline is basically two other greasers ended up in a murder, and they were trying to cover up a few things, and a bunch of people got entangled into it and hurt a lot of people. If it wasn't for that, the plot wouldn't have probably been as good. If you've read the book and watched the movie, it's actually a museum. That's the crazy part. I didn't really want to buy the tickets. $10. I mean, it's only $10, but that wasn't the point, because I mean, you can go in the house, see all the different stuff, but I'd rather you read the book and go watch the movie. But how it came about was a musician, I think his name is Danny O'Connor. In 2016, he purchased the house, and then he spread the word out to all the outsider fans and whatnot to donate, to do some renovation, to make it a museum. So now it's still here, alive, the same as it was when they shot the movie. It's really crazy what people can do. My only caveat, or I could say not caveat, my only issue was the musician literally could have just paid for everything up front. I mean, you bought it. That means you had the money to buy it. You could have did the renovations. Yes, you asked fans to donate, and they did it. That's okay. But it's the fact that you could have just put your own money up, you know? But I mean, I ain't mad at him. People donated. So obviously he knew what he was doing, and he had to come out of his own pocket. And at the same time, he's reaping the rewards for a museum. I don't know if it's a non-profit. I mean, I would hope he would be donating the money. But if he wasn't, still couldn't be mad at him at the same time. We live in a capitalist society. That's what has our economy booming. Without it, we'll be like a lot of other countries, so to speak. So you can't get mad at that. It's just pretty cool that I was able to find it. Don't get me wrong, I would like to go in the yard though, but I ain't paying $10 for that.